First, the national spotlight set to shine on Wisconsin. We're just hours away from the start of a presidential recount.
The Trump campaign trails Joe Biden by 20,000 votes in Wisconsin. The recount is set to begin at 9 a.m. in both Dane and Milwaukee counties.
The last two recounts in Wisconsin did not change the outcome. In Milwaukee, they'll do their work at the Wisconsin Center. Tom Durian is there live. Tom?
Steve Shannon, good evening. Yeah, inside some last-minute preps going on in the Wisconsin Center. Also in there, 460,300 votes. Those are all the ballots in Milwaukee County, and they are about to get recounted.
Just trying to be as transparent as humanly possible in this situation.
Part of that transparency was giving us a look at how the recount operation will function inside the 188,000 square foot Wisconsin Center.
This is where the ballots are being stored for the 18 municipalities.
The star of the show is, of course, the 460,000 ballots. In one ballot vault are those from 18 municipalities. Then in another vault, the city of Milwaukee, the largest by far.
We will have this room secured 24 hours, and that's very important, so no one can tamper with any of the evidence that's in here.
Elections Director Julietta Henry says the ballots were in a secure location until they were moved here today, escorted by sheriff's deputies. On dozens of tables, the ballots will be gone over one by one. On this side of the table is where election workers are going to be going through the ballots. And over here on this side of the plexiglass is where observers will be watching the process. There will be 3 observers per table, at least one from each of the Democratic and Republican parties, sitting close enough to keep an eye on what's happening.
As the only Republican on the commission, if I'm comfortable with it, our people need to be comfortable with it.
If the ballots are okay, they will be taken to the tabulators for counting. If there is an issue, they will go before the Board of Canvassers. The board consists of 3 people, including Rick Bass.
The transparency that we're trying to create here, we're trying to establish an example for not only Wisconsin, but the rest of the country, because you can work across party lines. You can ensure that the rule of law is followed.
The transparency will be visible to the world. Not only will the public be allowed to witness the events in person,
5 cameras in the air, 1 roving.
Like a live sporting event, several cameras will broadcast it to the outside world. And if you want to come down here and watch this in person, you can come down to the Wisconsin Center. You are subject to a COVID and a security screening before you go inside. Now, each municipality is expected to take a day. Milwaukee will take the duration. They hope to have this all wrapped up by Thanksgiving. Reporting live in downtown Milwaukee, Tom Durian, TMJ4 News.